How to get more cake orders. Whether you're starting out or been in business for a while and you're looking to find more customers, get more cake inquiries and convert those into orders and build up your customer base, you want to know how to get more cake orders. Hi, my name's Rebecca from Angel Foods and the trainer at Cake Business School. And this is a free training on getting cake orders. So let's jump straight in. So it's always exciting starting out or building your cake business. I remember having sleepless nights dreaming of different cake flavors and cake combinations that you're wanting to sell in your business. But when you get into business a little while, your investment starts to add up on how much you're spending on getting this business off the ground, and you really need to find those customers. So where are those customers hanging out? My question to you will be, have you ever sold at the markets? Now, even if you have done the markets before, I want you to stay with me because I've got some really brilliant ideas that you probably haven't thought of before. So why I suggest the markets and why I think the markets are brilliant is because of these reasons. 1, it makes a little bit of cash. 2, gets you out of the house. 3, potential customers can find you. 4, you can give out business cards. 5, you get orders on the actual day of the markets. 6, people start to recognize your brand. You can have a photo album on the table saying you take cake orders. You can direct people to your website and Facebook page and get more traffic that way and inquiries. People can take photos of your products at the markets and share it on social media and with their friends and family. And number 10, you can actually build up your email list and sell to your email list. Now, number 10 is my favorite, so stay with me. I wanted to show you some examples of market stalls. The one to the left is my very first market stall ever. And it looks average. It looks beyond average. It looks terrible. But I had to start somewhere, and I learnt from there. So I actually borrowed that gazebo from a family friend. I forgot to bring my tablecloth that day. That signage in the background was actually hand painted by me and my sister. It wasn't waterproof. I had to put it up every time it rained. I only had 1 or 2 eskies, so you can see I've got a container of cakes on the right hand side there. And I actually set up the stall facing the sun that day because I didn't think about it, to be honest. But from there I live and learnt, and I progressively improved my stall over time. So it doesn't need to be perfect in the beginning. You just need to start somewhere, and then you can improve your stall over time. In all honesty, I tweaked and changed my stall every single week. You will notice I had a sample box here as well, and that is something I really highly recommend. You can call out free samples of cake and people will come over. So the market stall on the right is what I ended up having probably about 1.5 years later. So I invested a little bit of money on it over time after the market stall started making money and the cake business started making money. So you can see 3 really big banners. The one behind me was huge. It was probably too big. It was 2.4 meters by 1.8, and I think it cost me about $440, $480. So it was far too big. I would do that probably half the size, but I got very excited. The cupcakes and gluten-free banner along the front at the top of the market stall, I do highly recommend one of those. Right at the front and center, everyone can see it around the marketplace. That one was 1.8 by 30 centimeters or 40 centimeters, something like that, and it was $180. And it's not about having your business name up there, it's about what you're selling, so people know what you're selling. And then I've got the 2 end banners or triangle banners you can see sticking off the front of the gazebo. They were $90 each, well worthwhile as well, as they're flapping around the breeze, people could see them. And then there's these Balinese banners that are at the 4 corners. I had a purple one and a pink one at the back. You can see my cute little car back there with cupcakes with wings. The Balinese banners were only $12 each, $12.50 each, and I tied them on with zip ties and just cut the zip ties off every time. So I had a banner along the front saying, hey, free samples of cake. Whoops. And the display, there was 2 tables and tablecloth, and it looked a bit better this time. Okay, so that was built up over time. Don't expect it to be perfect right at the beginning. All right, so the number one reason I love the markets is it's a no-brainer. You're there to make a bit of cash, right? When I say markets as well, it could be festivals, expos, shows, fetes, charity events, grand openings, farmers markets, boot sales, anything like that when you're going out in a community with people walking by. And how much money can you expect to make? Generally a couple $100. It depends, of course, of the market and of the competitors and how you set up and what you're selling and things like that. But if you can generally expect a couple $100. Number 2, it gets you out of the house. This is a big bonus. Like, we don't think about it that way, but we're stuck in the kitchen all day, every day. And it's really important we get out there and talk to adult human beings. I think it's good for our soul. So you get to meet them, they eat your cake, you can have a chat to some people instead of you being cooped up in the house. And it's a great way to network as well. You never know who's going to walk past. It could be a cafe owner, things like that. So being at the markets, potential customers can find you. Because you're in your community where you're taking your cake orders, you're going to find locals, and they're your potential customers. So you got people walking past, you do want to slow them down and bring them over to your stall, because you usually only have their attention for 2 or 3 seconds when they look at your stall and they keep on walking. You want to slow them down. So I highly recommend doing that by free samples of cake. So this is my chocolate mug cake with chocolate buttercream. I did that every single week because it was by far the most popular. It's just so they get some cake in their mouth, they slow down, they eat it, they enjoy it, but they're looking down at your table as well, and you can start having a chat to them. Say, hey, I've got these ones on special. You can enter this competition. Please feel free to take a card with you. I take cake orders. It's going to take you 5 seconds, but you've got their attention. You tell them exactly what you do. You can get wholesale orders, those people walking past, and it's a great chance to get their contact details. So let me talk about that one later. Give out business cards while you're there to anyone at your stall, as if they've slowed down and stopped eating or not eating your samples. That way they're walking away with your contact details. So whether it's a brochure or your business cards, they'll have it in their purse. And you can say, hey, take cake orders, go check out the website or Facebook page. You can give out vouchers as well. If you're really wanting to promote getting cake orders, give out vouchers with a deadline on it, so an expiration date. And it also directs more people to your traffic, giving out your business, more traffic to your website, I should say, by giving out your business cards. You can get actual cake orders while at the markets. Well, people are right there talking to you. You say, hey, I take cake orders. You can take cake orders on the spot. People start to recognize your brand. So whether it's your logo or your business name or who you are as the cake lady or the cupcake lady or whatever you're trying to be, your business needs to be seen. People are not going to recognize your business or brand if you do not get out in public, if you are not seen, because you can't sell a secret. So people need to be reminded at least 3 times to make a purchase. The more chances people see you, the more chances are of an order. So, you know, if you're at the markets 3, 4, 5, 6 times, you'll notice people will start to say to you, oh yes, I've been meaning to order a cake. So it's always there in the back of their mind, and they do plan on doing it, but they get so sidetracked and so busy and things like that. So your signage and your branding, you can stand out from the crowd, and like I said, you'll start to be known as, oh yep, there's the cake lady. Have a cake order book at your stall. So a set of photos that people can actually look through. You can laminate some, hang it around your stall, have signage that says order cakes now. People can order straight from you on the day. That way people will remember that you take cake orders. Direct people to your website and Facebook page by talking to people as they come to your stall. Invite them to have a free sample. Ask how their day is going. Chat to the kids. That's providing customer service. And you can see people on their phones and tell them, hey, go check us out on Facebook and go like us. Or, hey, here's our website. Go check out the cakes on there. And of course, give them a business card. So every person that comes to your table, you want to be giving them an action step. It's their choice to make it or not, but if you don't give them the option, they don't know to take it. People take photos and share. So, for example, I used to have cake pops on my stall in winter, and parents would love taking photos of their kids eating the cake pops and then go share it on Facebook. So that's a really brilliant marketing tool, because people go, oh my God, where are you? What are you eating? Where can I get one? Things like that. So again, creating word of mouth and cementing yourself as the cake lady or cupcake lady or cake pop lady or whatever it is. Now, number 10, build up your email list. Now, most people don't do this, and this is the smartest marketing tool there is. When you have people at your stall, you want to get their contact information. So being either their phone number or email address, depending on your preferred method of contact. But how you get that information is have a competition to win a voucher. And by entering, they need to give their name, phone number, email address. So you can give away a voucher at the end of every market stall day or once a month, whatever you decide. So by them entering, giving you contact details, you can actually add them to a list. So for example, an email list or a phone list where you can ring or text or email every week and say, hey, got these specials this week, or got one spot left for cake orders, or a new cake flavor of the week, or find me at these markets. Look forward to seeing you there. That is how you're going to get cake orders and inquiries regularly. You're going to build up an email list where you know you're in the inbox and that you're reminding them. You know how you need to, people generally need to be reminded 3 times before ordering. This is part of it. They'll see you on Facebook, they'll get an email from you, and they'll see you at the markets, and they'll go, oh my God, that's right, I've been meaning to order that cake. You need to have as many points of contact or reminders, or be front of face as much as possible. Now, a really brilliant marketing tool is, if you're getting their contact details, why not get their birthdays? So for example, their birthdays, their husbands, their children's birthdays, their parents' birthdays, their in-laws' birthdays. Say, hey, get bonus entries into this competition by writing down people's birthdays. What can you do with that information? They're actually telling you when they're thinking about ordering a birthday cake, and you could actually provide extra customer service by reminding them of that birthday coming up. So sending an email 1 month before that birthday, sending a text 2 weeks before that birthday, so whatever suits your business model, but you're providing that extra customer service. You're reminding them. Do you think that you would get the order just by providing that customer service? More than likely, because you're providing that reminder, and all they have to do is hit reply and go, oh yes, I need to order that cake, and it's done. So with the list of birthdays at the end of every market stall day, what I suggest is putting it in an Excel spreadsheet via the month, and the month before the birthdays are coming, send out your emails reminding of the birthdays coming up. So you're only talking about doing it at 12 times a year every month for the following month's birthdays. But you want to start building up a really brilliant contact list of potential birthdays when you know they're thinking about ordering. So I highly recommend using markets as an email marketing tool. It's really, really powerful. It's really smart marketing, really. For more ideas just like this one, come on over to angelfoods.net. Selling at the markets is literally one of hundreds of marketing ideas I have to help you grow your business. Not only that, Cake Business School is open. Enroll today and you will receive other training just like this one on marketing your business, how to grow a cake business, how to build a website from scratch. I literally show you from beginning to end how to find your target market, and lots more free bonuses. So come on over to angelfoods.net/cake business school. I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.